Hey Clashers, and welcome back to another video. And today we want to jump back into the Clan War League because this one is super exciting for us in this group because it is so close, everything together. And today we have a really important matchup. So today we are playing against Viet King, and well, the fact is that the first day we lost to Zavan Warriors. The second day we won, but on the same side, the second match of the table is really interesting because our opponent from the first day lost actually. This means if we can beat Viet Kings now, this means that overall all of us three have two wins and one loss. This would bring us back together, and this would bring our chances to go first in this group. Would be just like nice comeback. So let's see if we can somehow make this. First base, and that's actually my base, which I put on YouTube, which I changed a little bit from Yo-Yo's Channel 13 base, and then made some tweaks and everything, and this came out. And at the end of the day, it was pretty successful, to be honest. When I used this base in the beginning, I think nowadays it's getting smashed kind of often because people are by now know how to attack this. So I would just go for this P.E.K.K.A. smash, charging the town or everything. So let's just go for it and let's see if we can somehow make this work. This would be a great start. We'll overall have 3 attacks, and I think let's just get started with the first attack, and let's see if that somehow works. That would be awesome. So let's get started. P.E.K.K.A. Smash army is ready, and I hope you're not getting too bored by P.E.K.K.A. Smash by now, but I have to say P.E.K.K.A. Smash right now is just so insanely strong, and for me it's a lot of fun because it's kind of like similar to Queen Charge Hybrid, where you have your Queen Charge and everything, but at the same time you have a follow-up which is stronger than Hybrid, and that's always super nice to have, in my opinion. I love the Queen Charges, and that's why I like this strategy right now so much. But what you do first off is you wall break at both sides. The thing about this is you need to place those wall breaks at the same time, because if you first wall break left, then wall break right, the problem with this is that the compartment's already open, which means the wall break is going to target a different wall, and that's not what should happen. You want to have the wall breaks opening only the tunnel part of this base. Then, most of the time, you need 2 rages for the tunnel compartment. Then you use your siege barracks. Then you use 4 loons from the top side, because your healers are going to be dragged into the air defense range. Well, those loons are going to tank the air defense just to make sure that you're having some time for your queen to wrap around and to go for the air defense. And then just send in your smash into the base and hope for the best, pretty much. And yeah, one thing which you do not want to forget is using the warden ability nice and early, and obviously breaking your siege barracks, P.E.K.K.A. in and everything. Then the next rage for your smash, getting everything in there, and then just Royal Champion on the outside to push everything further into the base, into the core of this base. And this so far is looking pretty promising, to be honest. We found a nice angle, and well, we forgot about the witches. Well, no one saw that, so now we have the witches doing some cleanup things on the outside. We have 1 headhunter left, but that's looking really good for us. Royal Champion is doing a great job on the outside. The Yeti is giving us some Yeti might, some power for the back end. And now we have only this kind of this X-bow multi-inflammatory compartment left at this point. The Yak is still alive, helping the king to get through the next wall. We have 1 headhunter, which we can use for cleanup. We have 1 wizard as well. The queen has to use her ability, but this is looking crushed, so we're getting the first 3-star done. That's awesome. That's really important. As we said, if we can somehow win this match, then we can get a comeback, and then we can still make the top 64 in the world, and that would be quite an accomplishment, I think. So yeah, that's how it is. We have 40 seconds left, 1 building left. This is going to be crushing 3-star all day long, and we are 2 out of 2 so far. Our enemies have failed once on Dave, and yeah, let's just take a look at the second attack, because we have more attacks to do. Once again, checking out one of the higher bases, and this is yet again another YouTube base. This is so important that you're copying the bases of the big YouTubers, and one of the biggest and at the same time best YouTubers, if you want to follow them for bases on Channel 14, well, it's a pretty easy one. It's just Gaku. Gaku is one of the best Channel 14 base builders at the moment if you want to defend in Legends. He's building insanely annoying bases. And most of the time, I'm just copying those bases just to know how to attack them, because I will never ever want to face them without knowing how to beat those bases. It's so annoying. So what we're going to do on this one, because it's one of his bases and we kind of attacked already a couple of times. I have this base for FC as well. I had this base for FC as well. What I normally do is like blimp the town hall, walk around the town hall, and then get into the scatter compartment, jump away from that scatter into the second scatter, and then just add the smash on the outside. This is pretty much the plan. Let's just see if we can somehow make this work. So we have the queen in the beginning, making sure, and there should be a double black mine. Let's see if that's exactly the same. It's always nice because when you're triggering the double black mine, you know that most likely the defender has not changed anything. And there it is. There's the double black mine. This black mine, or like this double set, is basically meant for any blimps. And most of the super wizard blimps, you do not blimp from like a kind of like a strange angle. You always want to approach the town from the side, because this is giving you more splash power for your super wizards. That's kind of the reason behind that. So always, that's the reason why there was the double black mine. For us, it's easy to like get rid of that. Obviously, the poison now the wall break, making sure that our wall break is actually getting the compartment open. So this is looking good. So the next step basically is to queen charge into the scatter compartment and then send in the smash from the bottom side. This is how we have things planned out. Let's see if it's somehow working. So next rage for the queen any second, and now the king. Getting the king into the bottom compartment is huge because there's the entire Tesla farm. Most of the traps in this base are in the bottom compartment. It's not nice to face if you have no clue about that. It's not nice to face if you're doing a warden walk over there. It's really not easy to face that. But with our super wizards, we're dealing pretty nicely with or against those enemy skeletons. I'm using the warden ability quite early, and now you might think it's just going to jump the smash into the back end. No, that's not how it works. We're just queen charging the entire base, and that's why I said why I love this strategy. And all of you guys out there who love queen charge hybrid, I know, rest in peace queen charge hybrid, but at the same time, still, this army is pretty similar, to be honest. So if you want to have some great success, use this army composition. So at the same time, now we have the smash at the bottom side. The queen is jumping into the wrong compartment, to be honest. Like, the queen was supposed to jump into the air defense compartment. So at this point, it's going to be kind of tricky. We need to use the invisibility spell to keep our healers alive, because the queen is not going where she was supposed to go. And now we have the huge problem, which is, well, nothing is going as planned, kind of. Queen ability to, like, make sure the Inferno Tower is retargeting. At this point, I'm just raging the queen because I feel like I have enough healers left. I think, yeah, there's the rage in just a second. Yep, there we go. But at this point, as I said, I did not notice that we had only one healer left, which means this rage was completely swag. And if you want to copy the attack, and if you find this base, do one thing different. Do one thing different, and this is the spell, like the jump placement. Make sure that the jump is not opening the core. You just want to have the access from one scatter compartment to the next scatter compartment. That is all what is like needs to be. This one is going to be kind of close because we have 20 seconds left, but at the same time the baby dragon is splitting off, which means we have some great DPS over there, and there is no more black mines, which means we're going to get the 3-star no matter what. But normally this is a way bigger overkill, to be honest. But I don't care. 3-star is a 3-star. That what counts. And I mean, we have one more attack to go. Let's check it out. So one more attack, as we said. So far we have 3 out of 3, which is a pretty promising start. And now we're facing this base. Yeah, okay, to be honest, in this base we can do a lot of things. I thought about like a cloned Yeti blimp in the core. I thought about lightning all of that in the core. I thought about many things. But to be honest, there are always some risks in those plans. And I feel like on the base like this, which is kind of, I mean, that's how it works, right? Like, a lot of people have not upgraded, or like are not dirty jammers, for example. So a lot of people are on this stage of Tunnel 14. So if this is a dip, and that's what it is, you want to do it as safe as possible. So we're going for a queen charge. That's one of these safest things you can do. It's not one of the things which are the most overkills. For example, if you want to go for a huge overkill, it is nearly always the super wizard blimp. But we just want to go for safety on this attack. So queen charge from the right side into the town hall, more or less, and then just funnel at the top side with the king, with the royal champ, and Lalo from the bottom side. This is the plan overall. I have a Yeti blimp with me just in case if we somehow miss the town hall. But that's basically the plan. So let's see if we can somehow make this work. So let's start off with our queen. Then we're going to funnel with a wizard to make sure the queen is going into the right direction, and then luring out the clan cast. This is like the next big thing. And actually there's a hound in there, which is totally fine. We just need to make sure that our queen is somehow dealing with those headhunters. And because, well, there is not too much damage, or like the base is not too well upgraded, I'm just going to invest I'm actually not going to invest the freeze because the time was pretty nice for our queen. Never be scared of using a freeze for headhunters if there is a split clan castle like this. Never be afraid of that. I see so many people losing their queen ability just because they were like, oh, I could have saved my freeze. No, that's not how it works, especially if the Town Hall 14 is not maxed out and you have your max clan castle. Just use the freeze. It's way better than actually losing your queen HP, or maybe even losing the entire queen just because you were not going for that freeze. It's really stupid. So, yeah, we were ready to use that freeze just in case, but at this point the queen is going for the enemy royal champion. So far looks good. We have already 1 minute invested into this attack, so we need to hurry up at some point. Obviously, it's Lalo, so that's kind of quick. But at the same time, it's going to be kind of scary. And I need to wait for my queen where she's going because the Tesla being kind of annoying. But that looks totally fine. The queen is going the right way. Now I'm just raging just to speed things up, just to make things even quicker. And now I'm using the king with the last couple of giants, which were planned if there was like a trash CC in there, like a lot of archers, things like this. And now a couple of Coco loons. And this so far looks pretty good. We are going to jump then the queen into the core. We have still a lot of rages left, so the queen should stay alive, hopefully. And this so far is looking pretty promising. The Royal Champ is clearing out the next air defense, which is giving us access to the core. And, well, even though the air defense is shooting at my healers, I need to rage that just to make sure that our healers are staying alive. And now we have the slammer and everything starting really soon. At this point, I was like, okay, we have 1 minute to go. We need to hurry up. We need to save this somehow. And, well, let's see if we can do that. First off, Hound in. We have no air defenses left, which is a little bit of a problem, to be honest, because... well, there's one air defense left, but this air defense is not in the nicest position. So we have a couple of problems right now. 50 seconds left at this point, and this is going to be a huge mess. We have still not used our cleanup. 15 minutes still not used because I'm just stupid, and I don't know why, but I did not use my cleanup minions properly. So let's see if we can somehow make this. I mean, we have 4 more loons to use. I'm going to use those onto the multi-furniture, I think. Yep, there we go. Double freeze to make sure that all of our loons are going to reach their target. And now we have to wait. Nothing is in the corners anymore. Nothing is in the corners anymore. We somehow need to make this. And we have 15 seconds left, and we did it. We somehow did it. Lalo is so quick. That is really, really nice. And this means we're going 4 out of 4 into this clan war. And well, guys, if you now want to see how this clan war ends, if you want to see how our group ends, if you want to see the last 2 match days in one video, check out the video in 2 days. There's going to be how we finish this group. And obviously, there's everything put together. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys back tomorrow for another video. Most likely a match video. And, well, until then, see ya. And bye-bye.